All right, in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can make $100,000 as a real estate agent in 2023. So if you're thinking about making $100,000 in 2023, or even in 2024, 2025, 2026, etc., this video is gonna be applicable and you're really gonna be happy that you stuck around and watched it to the end. Let's get started. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're one of our faithful followers, I'm excited that you're back. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new real estate agent training videos. I enjoy teaching everyone things that I know, things that I've been taught, things from the Channel Junkies Network, the Honey Badgers Network, and of course, EXP Realty. So hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's go ahead and get started on today's video, how to make $100,000 as a real estate agent, broken down step by step. The first thing you got to think about is the tax man. That's right, you got to pay Uncle Sam. So the first thing you want to do is take 30% and put it on top of $100,000, guys. So you actually don't need to make just $100,000, but you need to make $130,000. But wait, there's more. Not only do you got to make $100,000, but you got to take into account your cap. You got to take into account your MLS dues. You got to take into account your tech fee. You got to take into account all those little costs that you don't think about. If you really want to take home $100,000, you got to put that on top too. So not only do you need to make $130,000, but you need to make all those other fees too, which brings your total to about $149,640. So that's your target number, guys. And that's really important to put those costs on top so you know what number you want to hit to take home $100,000. I want to shoot you straight. I want to give you the right info. So that's the number we're going to start with. You're not just making $100,000, guys. You're going to make $149,640. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's get started. Take into account the median price range for homes. According to the latest Google search that I just completed, the median price for a home is $439,000. $439,000. That number is important. Let's say you get paid 3%. Commissions are negotiable, guys. You could charge 7.5% if you want. You could charge 10% if you want. But let's say you're getting paid 3% per side of the transaction. So you're roughly going to make $12,900 per closing. $12,900 on the median sales price of $430. $430,000. Median sales price $430,000 times 3% equals $12,900. Okay, got that number? Got that number in mind? Let me show you how simple this is. Take $149,640, divide it by $12,900, okay? For $149,640 divided by $12,900. What does that equal, guys? What does that equal? I'll pause. Go ahead, do the calculation real quick. What does that equal? 11.6, right? 11.6. What does that number matter? Come on, you guys know, comment down below. What does that number matter? That's all you got to sell. You only have to sell 11.6 houses per year, less than one house per year, to take home $100,000. Now, how crazy is that? All right, Josh, I know the numbers, but how do I get the business? Let's talk about that. Let's take cold calling, for example. I don't like to cold call. Well, there's other ways to make 100,000 grand in real estate, but today we're going to talk about cold calling, and I'm going to show you how simple it is. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Stay with me. If you get 5 warm leads per 100 dials and you get 1 listing per 400 dials, how long does it take you to make 400 dials? If you're using the Mojo dialer, the Mojo sales dialer, if you use the Mojo sales dialer, you could get about 100 calls per hour. So if you need to make 400 calls to get 1 listing, because you get about 5 warm listings and 1 real listing per 400 calls, in 4 hours, you could have a listing. What? Yes, in 4 hours, you could have a listing. Now, if you only need 11.6 listings, basically 12 listings, 12 times 4 is 48. In 48 hours, 48 divided by 8, what does that equal, guys? 48 divided by 8, 6. In 6 days, you could literally have 12 listings. You get 1 listing per 4 hours. Well, Josh, I have to process it. I have to do everything else. Yes, you do. I'm not discrediting that, but I'm telling you, in as little as 6 days, you could have 4 listings. Now listen, or 12 listings. Now listen to this. if each listing takes roughly 90 days from the start to the finish, from the initial client consultation to the closing. You client consultation, you list it, you get a contract, you close. 90 days. Guys, could you not essentially make 100 grand every 90 days if you put your time in prospecting? If it takes 4 hours to get a listing and it takes you 90 days to close 12 of them, every quarter you could be making 100 grand essentially, according to the numbers. All results may vary. As you get better and better on the phone, you'll close more and more. As you get better and better listing houses, you'll close more and more. As you get better negotiating contracts, you'll close more and more, because you're always negotiating till it closes. But essentially, guys, I'm telling you and I'm showing you in this video that in 90 days, you could essentially have 100 grand if you sit down and you dial and you have intentional conversations. You can't just be like, hey, you want to sell your home? No, you got to listen to them, and you've got to have good conversations with sellers. You got to earn their business, okay? But there's sellers out there wanting to sell. Every 400 dials, you have the potential to get a listing depending on how good you are on the phone. But you're going to get better and better with every day. Every day, you're going to get better and better. You're going to do more valuation reports. You're going to go on more listing consultation reports. You're going to close more deals. So in real estate, with the median sales price being at $430,000 according to today's Google search, and you only need to spend 4 hours on the phone to get a listing, using those numbers, guys, $12,900 times 12 gets you $149,640 basically. Is that not cool? If you work, W-O-R-K, work, and put in your dials, do your consultations, show up on time, list the houses, get professional photos done, and close on the deal, in 90 days, you could essentially have 100 grand in real estate. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a thumbs up, and reach out to me with any questions. My calendar is down in the description below. Get on my calendar, let's talk about it. I'll show you my processes. I'll show you every single thing I do. I want you to be successful, because over at eXp Realty, we're obsessed with agent success, and I want you to be successful. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'll see you guys on the next video.